everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have all had an amazing weekend. I mean, ours was really good, but it went by way too fast. I feel like I say that every weekend, but this one definitely did. So as you guys are coming on, please say hello. Let us know where you are watching from. We are coming to you guys live from cool California. And if you're catching the replay, sorry you missed us. Drop missed you in the comments. And if you're new, welcome. Welcome to TeamTerry's Keto Kitchen. I am Renee.
I'm Mark.
We're hashtag TeamTerry. Please put new in the comments so we can reach out and say hello to you. If you guys are not already following us, make sure that you are following us. Tap my nose, 3 dots up at the top, and select follow. And also make sure that you are sharing this out. I am sure that somebody shared this with you whenever you found us. So please share it out so everyone can have access to easy, quick meals. We usually do meal prep, but we are doing a dessert. But these are sugar-free, keto, low carb. You guys are gonna love it. If you shared, please write shared in the comments so I can give you guys a full name shout out. I'm gonna hand it over to Mark and I'm gonna go see if I can share it out.
Okay, you can also check us out on YouTube at TeamTerry Keto. TeamTerry's one word, the T's are capital. We've got all of our videos over there. You can get the recipes and the ingredients and everything and learn how to make all kinds of wonderful keto treats. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's all in there. So today we're going to make a dessert. Like Renee said, this is kind of different for us, but it's delicious. It's really good. So we're going to start with 8 ounces of cream cheese. I've got, this has been out for a little bit. It's softened. If it just comes out of the refrigerator, it's pretty hard to beat and get to whip up. So if you're going to make it quickly and you pull it out of the refrigerator, you can throw it in the microwave for 10 or 15 seconds and that'll soften it up. Then we're going to add 1 box of sugar-free cheesecake Jello, which didn't know they made that, but
guys,
it's really good.
So good.
So you're gonna put the whole packet of that in. We're gonna add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and then we're gonna beat it until it's so the whipping cream is stiff. This doesn't take very long because the cream cheese is already in there. And then we're gonna make a crust to go under it, and then we'll put it all into ice trays or into cube trays and put it in the freezer, and then it's be there when you're ready for it. So we got 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and we're just going to make some noise here for a minute.
Mix it up. As you guys are coming on, please say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. Hey Chandra, hey Bridget, hey Susan, hey Kelly. Thank you guys for jumping on. I am trying to get it shared out. So also, if you guys can share this out and write shared in the comments, I'd love to give you guys a full name shout out.
Okay, so as you can see, it didn't take a whole lot to get that whipped up.
We had it sitting out for how long, do you think?
Huh?
You said you had it sitting out for a while. That helped a bit.
Probably 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, so we made this last night, you guys, and I mean, we were planning on coming on here to do a pumpkin for you guys, but this is too good to not share right away.
Yeah. So I've got it all mixed in here. We're just going to set this aside now. This will go on top of our crust that goes down on the bottom of our little ice trays here. And these are square ice trays that we got on Amazon. They're silicone, so they pop out really easily. Any kind of silicone mold that you have will work, but you do want a silicone mold because you want to be able to pop them out easier. A regular ice tray, it's too stiff, and I don't think it will come out very well. So now we took some low-carb cereal. It's a keto-friendly cereal called Catalina Crunch. This is the cinnamon toast flavor. This is a really good cereal.
You guys can get that off of Amazon is where we got it. I don't know if it's in any of the stores, but it is really good. Yeah. It kind of makes the little bottom on here.
Makes the little crust down at the bottom. I put a cup into a paper bag, or into a baggie, and then just took a rolling pin and crushed it so that it's in small bite-sized pieces. Kind of looks like you want it about the size of Rice Krispies.
Hey Karen, hey Bobby, hey Carrie, you guys, thank you for jumping on. Make sure that you say hello whenever you jump on so we know that we aren't here by ourselves. We love saying hello to you guys.
So I've got 2 tablespoons of Swerve granulated sugar. We use Swerve, you could use allulose, you could use Truvia, whatever sweetener you like. Probably the granulated though, so that it mixes in there well. Having said that, it might do well with the confectioners too, to help bind it together. This, you want to have enough butter in here so that it sticks together, so that it makes the crust easy to put together.
So, as if you can see like the crust on the bottom. Whenever we made it last night, oh, it turned out so good. But we did notice, I'm gonna use my fingers because it's mine, that some of it didn't stick together really well to make like a solid pie kind of crust at the bottom. So Mark is doing edits on this recipe.
Yeah.
And we will post the recipe up at the top, you guys.
So I just put a teaspoon of cinnamon. You know we use the Costco Saigon cinnamon, which is so just good. Delicious. It's got such a great flavor. And then I've got 4 tablespoons of butter. And we're just gonna mix all of this up. Like I said, make sure you mix it up well so that it all gets, it gets very sticky and will stick together. You wanna make sure that it's, the butter gets through everything. The original recipe called for 2 tablespoons, and it wasn't enough to completely coat all of the cereal.
We think this will make it better to like more of a crust at the bottom. So
yeah, so that when it freezes, the butter, as long as the butters are all around, gotten through all of the cereal, it will stick together better and it will come out as one nice little crust on the bottom of it.
Yes, Julie, you are absolutely going to love this. So you guys, as you're coming on, I see a lot of new people. As you're coming on, please say hello. Make sure that if you're not following us, you can touch, well, Mark's nose and then the 3 dots up at the top and select follow. You can follow us for all things keto or just send us a friend request. And if you're getting value out of this, smash that love button, put value in the comments, and give it a quick share out.
Okay, so I'm just going to take a teaspoon or so and put down in the bottom of each one of these and just press it in a little bit. Like I said, you want it to all stick together so, so that it comes out once it hardens, once it freezes as one piece. We wound up with not a lot of it in on the finished products because it didn't stick.
But not quite as much as we wanted. Yeah, it's stuck, just not quite as much as we wanted it to. So this one here is going to be, the recipe will be at the top, and Mark made all of the edits for it.
Yeah.
You guys, whenever we get done with this too, we're going to top it with a caramel sauce. If we do our own sugar-free caramel sauce, that's amazing and it's keto. If you're wanting that recipe, you can drop caramel in the comments and we'll send you, it's a 60-second video, or you can grab Walden Farms caramel. We don't like the flavor as much as we do the homemade one, but you know what, you guys, it's easy. It's easy go-to. You can just pour it over the top if you want like a caramel sauce on it.
So I'm just going to fill these up. It looks like this is going to make probably 10 or 12 cubes. The original recipe I think was 8, but they may have made a thicker crust. I don't know.
Yeah, and if you guys want the link to the silicone molds, you can just drop silicone in the comments and I'll get you the Amazon link for that. Or you can probably just search Google just kind of ice cube silicone molds is what we got.
Yeah, that's all I put in there was square silicone mold.
Yeah.
And this is what came up. So.
But I mean, it is going to be such a nice dessert to. Renee's not very good at drizzling caramel sauce, but it is.
when you're serving this now, when you want it in the freezer for at least an hour for it to firm up, it'll stay in the freezer for a number of days, I'm sure.
Finish this up so we don't keep them that long. Or are you going to do them all? Are you going to do them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I lost my train of thought.
Leave them in the freezer for an hour, sorry.
Yeah, you leave them in the freezer at least an hour. You want to when you take them out, you can put them in a baggie. You can put them in a container, whatever, to keep them. When you go to serve them, take them out and let them sit for a couple of minutes, at least 5 minutes, so that they soften up, because they've been in the freezer. They are going to be very hard to eat. So you want to let them sit for a little bit.
Hey Nell, hey Cassidy, hey Barbara, hey Deborah. You guys, thank you for saying hello as you come on. And Charles, I see the caramel comment. I definitely will get you that caramel sauce recipe. We did it on a TikTok, so it's just a 60-second video. And it keeps in the refrigerator too. You can just reheat it.
Yeah.
Or if you want, like I said, you can grab the Walden Farms. And I will post this recipe up at the top, you guys. And if you're wanting more recipes that are keto, low carb, there's just so many recipes in our group, and you're not already in there, make sure that you put group in the comments. And make sure you're following us, or you send us a friend request for the group so we can get you added in there. Facebook only lets us allow our friends
Yes.
into the group, and I think they think that we're spammers if we're just trying to add you and not. I see all the comments for caramel. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, Amy. Hello, Caitlin. And you guys, if you are sharing this out, please mark shared in the comments so we can give you a full name shout out.
Yes.
Oh.
So now I'm going to take this cream cheese mixture, and we're just going to fill them up so that they're full. And then we will top this with, we've got some Lily's sugar-free butterscotch chips they're baking chips. They're just delicious. We've also been talking about this the last couple of days, and you can pretty much use any of the Lily's chocolates you want. This one's a mint chocolate. You can use the caramel ones.
Salted caramel.
The salted caramel ones. You could use white chocolate. You could use any of the regular a dark chocolate, a milk chocolate, whatever you decide you want to try. I would think they would all be pretty good. The mint may not be as good if you want to use the caramel sauce. I don't know.
Use
just
chocolate.
depends on your. Yeah, just depends on your tastes.
Charles Sarba, I so appreciate you for sharing out to your groups. Teresa, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Penny Beetle, thank you for sharing. Renee needs to get better with names.
Okay, so then I'm just going to take a couple of the butterscotch butterscotch chips and just put them on there and just stick them in there a little bit so that they stay on there once they're frozen. And then you just throw this in the freezer. Yeah, throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
Throw this in the freezer for an hour, and they'll be ready to eat.
Gloria Potter, thank you for sharing. Dana Taylor, thank you for sharing. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Like I said, even if you aren't keto or you're not low carb, this is
a delicious dessert.
And you're not going to have the extra sugar that you just, it doesn't matter what diet you're on. We all know that sugar is not good for our bodies, for inflammation. It's not good for our bodies for so many different reasons.
Yes. Yes, and that's the reason we use Swerve, is that it doesn't have some of the stevia sweeteners have that kind of funny aftertaste. So we really like all of the Swerve products. So we use those most of the time. There's the monk fruits. We've tried monk fruit. We've tried Truvia. There's all kinds of good ones that don't have the aftertaste.
Janet
Lund,
there you go. Thank you for sharing.
This batch made 10, the last batch made 12, and these just go in the freezer and they're ready to eat.
Yeah, and so some of the things, for the bottom, Catalina Crunch is what we used. You can get this off Amazon. The Lily's chips, you can get at Walmart. I think the salted caramel would be really good with this one, but we didn't have salted caramel, so we went with butterscotch, and I love butterscotch. And then this one here, with chocolate. Use a chocolate like dripping instead of the caramel. But this is amazing, you guys. You're gonna love it.
Yeah,
matter of fact,
it's really, really good.
After Mark made this, I said, we should edit this into a fat bomb, just like a little bite-sized one, because this is more like for guests. Well, okay, maybe not. I'll be a formal dessert, but just a little fat bomb. I think we're going to try to put them into a fat bomb mold and maybe not
make
do
them into
this.
a little mini muffin cup type thing.
Maybe not do the pie. So Brenda Lee Decker, thank you for sharing. Cassidy Smith, thank you for sharing. You guys are all amazing. So if you're wanting the caramel sauce recipe, this is a sugar-free caramel sauce, you guys.
It's really good.
It is so good. It does not taste sugar-free at all.
No.
At all. If you're wanting that, drop caramel sauce in the comments, okay? Or you can grab the Walden Farms. I'm going to be honest, I love Walden Farms stuff.
Yeah.
But this has a little bit of a weird taste to me.
It's just, it's a different sweetener. I'm not sure what they used. But
yeah, it's not one of our favorites, but we love Walden Farms. But we do love, I think it's because we're spoiled with the caramel sauce. So drop that in there. And if you guys are wanting into our group, make sure you drop group in the comments. We'll get you in there with a bunch of different recipes. And I will post this one up at the top. And if you're not following us, make sure you are following us for all things keto, okay? And we'll come on here once a week, pretty soon twice a week again, and we share all of our recipes with you guys. I see a bunch of caramel sauce. Awesome! We will get that video to you guys. And I think that is it.
That's it.
Like Mark said, freezer for an hour and then let set out for...
Let it set out before you serve it. I'd say let it set out a good 5 to 10 minutes. Just so that it gets soft enough you can put a spoon or a fork in it.
It's like...
Because it comes out of the freezer pretty hard.
This is amazing, you guys. You will not even know that it is sugar-free. So I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your weekend. We love and appreciate every one of you.
Thanks for spending some time with us.
See you guys. Bye-bye.